You can see I'm outside what we would call Mary-Lee-Bourne Station, but apparently is Marley-Bourne Station. We've been listening to the tube announcements very closely. And from here we're going to catch an overland railway to Blenheim Palace, which is the birthplace of Winston Churchill. It's about 2 hours away from London, and it's going to be our first overland train travel. So looking forward to this one, and hopefully we're going to see you at Blenheim Palace right now. We're in the stables right now, and there's this really cool, you press a foot pedal down here and then hopefully your horse wins. So I'm going to race my friend and we'll see who wins. I am the blue horse, which is the bottom one, so you can cheer for me. Ready, set, go. Wait, I can't, it's not, my pedal isn't moving. What a letdown. Oh. Well, I'm riding side saddle. I'll probably go for a ride around the estate. I feel like this isn't too bad. I could totally see how they could do it for about 5 minutes at a time. Welcome to Blenheim Palace. We've come here on a very brisk, chilly day, but probably that means there's less other tourists around, so that's nice. Now, behind me you can see what my friend and I thought was the facade of Blenheim Palace, and we're like, whoa, it's so cool, it's so amazing. This is a facade. It's under reconstruction, so they're doing a big restoration project at the moment. But as you can see, it's pretty, it is still pretty amazing here. This is what's the Great Court or something, I think. And so this is your starting point at Blenheim Palace. We'll walk around and show you whatever it is that we see here. This is the entryway of Blenheim Palace. And as you can see, it's an incredibly stately home. It was actually a gift in part from Queen Anne, given after the 1704 Battle of Blenheim to John Churchill, who had led the British forces to victory. This is the Churchill ancestral home, and this room is where Winston Churchill was born. His parents did not live here directly. They were attending a ball, and then his mother had to be rushed off to give birth to Winston. As you can imagine, maintaining property and a house of this size costs a lot of money, and there's a connection with the extremely wealthy Vanderbilt family from America, where the 9th Duke of Marlborough married the heiress Consuelo Vanderbilt. This was strongly encouraged by her mother, with the Vanderbilt finances being used to do a lot of repair and reconstruction for the Blenheim estate. Possibly our favourite room in the series of staterooms is the Long Library. You can see it's really beautiful, has thousands and thousands of books, many of which Winston Churchill himself read whenever he stayed over here. He was a frequent visitor. And then at the far end is a magnificent pipe organ. It's one of two that are on the estate, and as you can see, intricately carved and put together. So I'm currently standing in the formal gardens of Blenheim Palace. You can see we're outside, we've made it to the end of the tour. The tour was great. We really enjoyed it. State apartments, super impressive. Also, it was good to see, learn a bit of history about Winston Churchill and just the family in general. And now standing in the formal gardens, which are amazing. There's heaps and heaps of gardens here at Blenheim, and my only pity is that we will have to head back soon to catch the train home, because I think it's well worth spending time exploring these gardens.